2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course, and with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Finds himself in a share of 7. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with a 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. This one from about 160 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's frustrating. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. currently 1 under for the round. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh, I should have clubbed up on that.
That's not the outcome they were after.
And coming up well short.
Oh, almost went in. He has this putt to save his par. Ooh, right by the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Yeah, he'll take that. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, that was a safe play. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Oh, I like the look of this. Ouch, that hurts. A par putt on the table. This looks good. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Opting for the 6-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. That was a gallant attempt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Okay,
Oh my God.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. It's time to check on the leaderboard. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Even for the day. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that's beautifully judged. This would be a good putt to hole. It'll help move you into the top 10. And that will drop in for a birdie. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Lots of greens and regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Ooh, that almost went down. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole. Now this one, this is important. This for par.
Oh, so close. Okay, let's head to the next. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriner's impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I failed to see what you mean by that.
Hi.
I think Vegas This is a very
What's up,
nice,
Ryan?
wholesome city that
This
I do
boring?
enjoy coming to visit. But the
Should I play
golf
some
course
Madden?
is
I'll play some Madden.
fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to
Just
be
like
the
this.
venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here, and I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in, year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone, and so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
It's like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Second shot here at the 10th.
Club up. I like this play.
Attaboy, good shot. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Christ, I hit that shit so hard.
Was that a rush of blood or something? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
A bit long on that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Now 4 back after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
While they've got their eye locked in, look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And back to the course with the live action. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 1 under. And stepping up the standings after that effort. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8 iron here. That's well played. Pin high.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently a couple under for the round. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
Looking great now.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's incredible. He sold it.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the 8-iron here. Nicely done. This putt is for a share of 2nd. Oh, just missed. Putting for par.
Putting like a fucking moron.
Well done. He's currently tied for 5th. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle.
Go lay down now.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Second shot here on the 15th. Handy effort, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. 4 feet to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Yes, they've made it. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Oh, this one could be rinsed.
Playing from 110 yards out. 3 shots off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And he's down there. You got to read?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is their 5th shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Wow, what a save. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Not a bad play, that one.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. This putt is about 16 feet. Ooh. A bogey putt awaits. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
That's frustrating. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, this should find the short grass. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for third. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
New attempts today, guys, and